Good morning, everybody. I hope you are having a beautiful morning. I am going to be talking about today medication. Now, psychotropic medication is very, very, very important. Like, if a child is prescribed with psychotropic meds, it is very important, not just for the child, but for, group home, foster home, business. Like, a lot of things can happen if a child not taking her medication. Like, bad things can happen. So definitely, if any child is prescribed with psychotropic medication, give it to them on time. Alrighty. So, what is psychotropic medication? Different medications is gonna come in different kind of bottles. This I had a name covered to protect the child HIPAA rights. Psychotropic medication. Now there's different and various kinds of psychotropic medication. So yeah, but the agency, and they will let you know, if the child is on psychotropic meds, definitely ask questions, make sure, follow up with an email. So yeah. Now, medication log. Anytime you're prescribing a child with their medication, like every group home, every place should have a medication log. Label it, have it. This is a must. This is very important for documentation. A medication form, our medication form looks like this. I don't know, other places might look kind of different, but this is a medication form. The information to fill out is very self-explanatory. You see up top is the name. That's going to be the name of the youth. Up top it says month. Going too fast. Put the month that whatever is in, the child's name, the child's date of birth, the caregiver, which will be the name of your group home or yourself, case management, write the case manager name, okay? And yeah, CMO is basically the same thing as case management. Okay, so yeah, you can write the same thing. Put the medication name, the dosage, the frequency, like everything will be explained on the bottle. For all that information that you need, to the prescriber, physician name, and everything, the dates, so the explanation, the details, so everything this stuff is asking for, it is on here. Okay, it should be on the bottle of the medication. Routing administer, you can skip that part. Court order, you put yes, because every psychotropic med, it has to have a court order. Which also brings me to the next thing called 5339. Anytime you have a child on psychotropic medication, they must have a 5339. A 5339 is letting the group home know that this child is court ordered to take these medications. So that's like our proof that this child is on medication, psychotropic medication, and they must take it. So it's a white packet, like a thin white packet, and on the bottom you should see these numbers, and it should say 5339 and all other writings. But if you see 5339, you got it. So anytime a child is on psychotropic medication, make sure their 5339 is in their client folder, their client books that we put their information in, or in their yellow jackets. They must have a 5339. Definitely, that's very important. Now, the different situations of youth taking medications. Like, some children don't have no problem taking medications. You're going to have some children that do not take medications. I personally experienced, giving a child their medication, and they used to hide it under their tongue, or Yeah, basically just hide it, and then later on spit it out. So anytime you give a child their medication, make sure you right there watching them and making sure that they ain't spitting it back in a cup, because that's also what happened to me. Like, I'm thinking that they took it, I checked their mouth and everything, but I didn't check the cup. So check the cup, check their mouth, so you can make sure that, you know, they had took the medication. So, because they can't pull a wool over your eyes, and it can make you look bad, because it's like, okay, why didn't you supervise this child taking the medication? So yeah, so you won't get in trouble, definitely supervise. If a child refuses to take medication, it's okay. Don't panic. You need to definitely call your supervisor, notify them. You could also notify case management and have the youth, like, say, okay, June 3rd, if they refuse to take it, the child must put refuse medication, refuse med. And yeah, and you are off the hook. As long as you notify them, and you most likely have to write an incident report saying, hey, I tried giving the child their medication, but she refused. And send it off, and you're good. You're not going to get in no trouble. As long as you notify how the child write it themselves, you know, you should be fine. Okay. Also, to save you, you know, because we had a child before that, you know, was upset with staff, or, you know, was going through her little phase, and, you know, she decided to, you know, say false allegations claiming that, you know, staff never gave her medication. And it kind of shook staff up, because it's like, okay, I did give her medication, but not gonna get in trouble because it's her word of mine. Listen, to save yourself, anytime you give a child a medication, every time they take it, you know, they check their cup, you check their mouths, have them, I got this name covered too, have them write their initials and the time. It don't matter who write the time, but make sure that child write their initials anytime they take their medication. Like, this child got a day and night, so on top is day, at night is night. So I gotta, since she already took it in the morning, I have to fill that in. She took it like at 9 o'clock. So definitely, see, but she already initialed it, saying that she had took it, and she did. So that's just to save you. Also, like, when a child take medication, make sure they always have a drink or a water. I really don't like the way they just swallow a pill without, you know, washing it down with anything. So make sure, you know, they take it with water. Also, count the meds to make sure that you have a nice amount before their next psychiatric appointment. You shouldn't be less than 14 days. So at least you got 2 weeks in advance to be like, okay, this child is running low soon. Let me see if she got a psychiatric appointment coming up, or let me set up her appointment. Hopefully we can catch it. Anytime a child do run out of meds and they don't have an appointment coming up, which, you know, can happen at times, then you have to take the child to the emergency room to get an emergency medication. It's gonna be like around 5 to 7 medications until your psychiatric appointment. So like I said, don't panic. That's just more work for you. So it's good to already have something set up so you can just go to the appointment, get her new prescribed medication, and you're good. So so that's the importance of medications. Just make sure that, you know, for your proof, have them write their initials. You know, you or them can write the time. Write the basic information, which is very self-explanatory. Most of this stuff down here is on the bottle already. And yeah, just keep up to date. Definitely keep up to date. And when you're done, like if the month is over, then you need to put this on a client folder. And to be on the safe side, you can send an email to case management to let them know, hey, this child have been taking medication, but it's not necessary because they will see it when they do their visits and when they ask for it. Alrighty, so that's the importance of medication. Please try not to forget. You know, I had, you know, a few staff, and it does happen where it slip our minds to be like, oh snap, we forgot to give a child their medication. Like, try not to forget. Let that be like the first thing on your mind. Okay, give them their medication, because there's really no excuses why, you know, you should forget. If you do forget, like, have it in bold words on your wall. Have it in your phone on the time as a reminder. Like, definitely do not forget to give these children their psychotropic medication, which is very important. Like, a group home can get shut down for that. So be careful and definitely continue doing what you're supposed to do. Alrighty, thank you.